Future Millionaire here with one last update tonight, but I wanted to start out reading this article that came out about an hour and a half ago, roughly, hour and 45 minutes ago. I thought it was pretty interesting. But obviously, this all predicates if Bitcoin were to have a close over 50,000, which we're nowhere near yet. And there's a big narrative with both directions, but obviously, any chance you'll see with any of these companies, with any of these sites, including TradingView, they're no better. But this is from News Bitcoin. Um, all these companies or all these sites, they like to have a section where they can tell you before something happens, and this is the bullish narrative. If this kind of stuff happens, and everybody tells me I only show the bearish, so let's show the bullish. So, but I feel like I show both sides. So make sure and hit that like button. I hope you guys appreciate the new format. I fucking love it. It allows me to do what I really want to do. I can do the news. I can do the technicals. I was very limited, but I was doing it for a reason. I got to 5,000 subscribers now, and I feel like in 9 months, the fact you guys supported me that much, and I have 179 members of Tom's Army at $9.99. You guys get the exclusive content, you get the exclusive emojis, and you also get my Telegram. So if you want to pay it forward, even if you don't want the Telegram or anything, join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. I keep this content free for all, and I intend to do that for my lifetime on YouTube. No paid ads, no links, or no, hey, pay me monthly for trading alerts. I'm just going to do it here on the screen in front of you every single day, 6-7 updates a day, and I'm going to do it better than anybody. And now I'm incorporating the news and other things so that we can stay on the same page. So if you've learned anything just now, hit the like button. Also, I've been told, Tom, can you tell us something personal about yourself? I've been asked that a lot. Okay. For everybody who's in my audience, I will. So, as you guys know, Julie's about to have her fourth surgery on the 20th of this month. She got into a very bad car accident a couple years ago. February 4th, 2020. At the time, my 6-month-old was in the car with her. He broke his femur. And his leg literally was like, you can imagine, his femur was in half. His leg was basically the wrong, you know how it looks. And it took him like 3 months to heal. Fortunately, he wasn't crawling yet, so he didn't have to have surgery. There was like a little hairline piece that was stuck to the femur, so it grew back together. So now he's fine. Well, Julie's going into her fourth surgery. And, to say he's fine, there's a lot of things that are still wrong from it, but I'm saying the bone is healed. So Julie is going into her fourth surgery. She had a very serious injury, like to where her foot could have got amputated. Basically, they might as well have. So she's getting her talus bone taken out because it died. She is getting basically like a graft of the back of her ankle bone, and of a cadaver bone, and of a synthetic bone, and they're going to rebuild that talus bone back up, and they're going to fuse it. They're going to put some hardware in, a plate and a screw, I believe, or a rod. No, a screw. And hopefully, she'll not be in so much pain. She's already had, like I said, 3 other surgeries. She's had fixators, she's had rods, she's had all this other stuff come out of her legs. She's had plates, screws, rods, anything you can think of. It's been bad. Spent a couple weeks in the hospital when it first happened, so it's been a lot, but this gives me solace. People are like, friends. I don't have no friends. For one, I don't trust people anymore. 2, when I was in the time of need, you see your true people. And 3, I've had to isolate myself because I can't go nowhere. Julie's home. I got my son, my 2-year-old, and then we got Julie's 2 kids. 8-year-old, 14-year-old that I've been with since the one was 1, the other one was 6. So, it's been tough, but I figured out a way to kind of isolate the world and do what I need to do. So there, I got personal with you. That's basically the gist of it. So now that we're through that in 4.5 minutes, and most of you probably left, let's get into what I wanted to do this update about. I think it's important for me to be personal with you. Now that I've got my setup the way I want it, we can have more of these chats. So comment in the section if you want to know anything. Leave me your comments, obviously. And just live in the fact that this is trusted technical analysis and news that you're going to get here, especially the technical analysis. The news is what it is because you got to read what they're saying. But other than that, just hit the like button, subscribe, let it join if you need to. Sit back, relax, and let's pay attention. Technical analysis. Bitcoin spikes higher. Why bulls could aim larger increase to 52K. Bitcoin started an upside correction above the 48,000 resistance zone against the US dollar. Bitcoin could gain pace if there is a close above the $50,000 level. Bitcoin started a decent increase above the 47,500 and 48,000 levels. The price is now trading above 48,500 in the 100-hour simple moving average. There was a break above a connecting bearish trend line with resistance near 48,200 on the hourly chart of the Bitcoin USD pair. Data feed from Crack, and the pair could accelerate higher if there is a close above the 50,000 resistance zone. Bitcoin price starts recovery. Bitcoin price starts a recovery wave above the 47,500 resistance zone. Bitcoin bulls gain strength for a move above the 48,000 resistance zone. The upward move was such that the price broke the fib retracement level with a recent decline from 48,762 swing high to 46,666 low. Besides, there was a break above a connecting bearish trend line with resistance near 48,200 on the hourly chart of the Bitcoin USD pair. Bitcoin price is now trading above 48,500 in the 100 hourly simple moving average. It is testing the 49,250 resistance zone. It seems like the 1.236 fib extension level of the recent decline from the 48,762 swing high to 46,666 low is acting as a resistance. Keep that in mind. Source, Bitcoin USD on TradingView. The first major resistance is near 49,500 level. The next key resistance could be 50,000. A proper break above the 50,000 resistance could open the doors for more upsides. The next key resistance is near the 51,200 level, above which the price may possibly rise towards 52,000. Dips limited in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin fails to clear the 49,250 resistance zone, it could start a downside correction. An immediate support on the downside is near 48,250 level in the 100-hour SMA, which is a simple moving average. The first major support is now forming near the 48,000 level. The main support is near 47,500. A downside break below the 47,500 support may perhaps start a fresh decline in the near term. In the stated case, it could decline towards the 45,000 support zone. So let's go through our technical indicators. Hourly MACD. The MACD is slowly losing pace in the bullish zone, so it's reverting back to bearish. So like I said, you can make it say it however you want to. So the MACD is slowly losing pace in the bullish zone. So it's falling back, and so it's falling into bearish territories. That's fine. Hourly RSI, Relative Strength Index. The RSI for Bitcoin USD is currently above the 50 level. That's fine. Major support levels 48,250 followed by 47,500. Major resistance level 49,250 to 50,000 and 52,000. Can't argue with those figures. I think they did a pretty good job. So, let's see where Bitcoin's at. 48,673. So obviously we have a lot of stuff on here for Bitcoin. It's nice to be able to go all the way back in the chart and just be able to see it with you guys. So let's just get into the shorter time frame because this update's already taken much longer than I anticipated. And as you can see on my other two stations, I already did an update as well. So my throat's tired, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So in the 30-minute time frame, we made a push back up here, guys. And we are above the 30-minute and the 200-day. So we're at this 48,879 support resistance. We are being held up by the 100-day. The 200-day has come through to the downside a little bit, but that's, it is what it is. So we have 48,217 is the 30-minute time frame on the 200-day. We're above that, but if we break through this, we'll easily come back to that. That's our support in the area right now. We got resistance at 48,879. If we break that, 49,993, then 50,675 and 51,591. If we go to the downside and we break the 30-day moving average and the 200-day, which is 48,217, our next support is 47,118, followed by 45,622, and then we've got 41,954. So that's our look at Bitcoin, and then I want to look at XRP real quick, and I'm going to let you guys go. XRP, let's adjust this for the 30-minute time frame because that's our one moving part. We've got support at 81,460 for the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame. If we want to, move up, to 85,196, and that's just an immediate resistance in this area. I don't even want to use that anymore, but we have to because that was a major point that we kept hitting. But our true resistance in this area is 88 cents. I'm taking this out. Our true resistance is 88 cents. We got that support at 81,460. And then we got low support at 76,179. If we break through that, it's actually a little bit lower than that. It's supposed to be 75 cents. 75,340. If we break through that, we've got 65.7. And that was just a little tiny sputter spot we had right there. And then ultimately 57.50. So we continue this sideways consolidation, and if we break down, it goes directly to our spot at 57 cents. If we break up, it would actually go to our 98-cent target, I believe. So I think either way we're on the money, because if it breaks up, we already know the up direction, but it's got to break through this and ride the top side of this, but it would come up here before probably ultimately come back down, unless it could prove bullish and come up here and ride the top of there. That's the 200-day and the 4-hour. If we break down, we easily see where we're coming. We're coming here on a breakdown. It's so easy. We need to double bottom there. That would be the double bottom. So we're going to see what happens, but there's going to be likely a pretty big move coming here in the short term if we can get some volume. But you see the volume's been just atrocious. Even on this move up, no volume. We had a little bit of volume. The initial candlestick after the Fed. And the reason it spiked today like that is because they said they weren't raising interest rates today. They said it would start in 2022. It's December 15th. The fuck are we talking about? Now it's December 16th. Like, come on now. Let's pay attention to what we're listening to. Look at the volume. Correct. What volume? XRP Future Millionaire. Make sure to hit that like button.